Hello, friends. Hello. Happy World Read Aloud Day. I'm so excited to be celebrating with you all today. My name is Miss Erin, and I'm from the Plaza Midwood Library, and I'm here today to read one of my favorite books with you. Because here at Charlotte Mecklenburg Library, we're celebrating World Read Aloud Day by sharing some of our favorite stories. So I'm going to do that as well. World Read Aloud Day is a day when people all over the world are celebrating how much fun it is to read and tell stories together. So we're doing that too. Before I share my story, I want to tell you all, especially our grown-ups in the audience, I want to give you an active reading tip. And my tip is about making connections. Making connections is so easy with picture books. They are great for this. And it's an important skill that you can use that will help increase your child's language skills and their comprehension skills. And it's as easy as asking your child a question about the story that you're reading, and then following up with another question that relates their answer to their world. Maybe you're reading about some friends, and you could ask them a question about one of their friends, or how their friendship might be similar or different. Maybe it's a story about pets, and then you can talk about your pets or a pet that they would like to have. And when you're doing that, you're increasing their comprehension skills and their language skills. And that is great and will help them be strong, independent readers later on. All right, friends, so I am ready to share my story with you all. And as I said, this is one of my favorite stories. This is called CLINK, and it's by Kelly DiPucchio and illustrated by Matthew Myers. And you know what's something really cool about this illustrator, Matthew Myers? He lives in Charlotte, where some of our libraries are, and where some of you probably live too. I think that's awesome. He's a local illustrator. All right, friends, so let's dive in. This is CLINK by Kelly DiPucchio and Matthew Myers. And it was published by Balzer and Bray, which is an imprint of HarperCollins. So thanks to them for their hard work putting this story together. CLINK. All right, here we go. Oh, look at that. As far as robots go, CLINK had his fair share of problems. He was rusty. Even his dust had rust. He was squeaky. Even his creaks made squeaks. And a day didn't pass without something falling off. Oh, poor CLINK. Plink, pop, ping. But the problem that made CLINK's dials drop and his circuits short out was nobody wanted an old robot. There's CLINK up there. He does look sad, doesn't he? Poor CLINK. He didn't have cool retractable arms like Zippy. He didn't have fancy attachments like Blade. And he didn't know the first thing about doing homework and baking chocolate chip cookies like Penny. The world, it seemed, was no longer interested in a robot who'd been programmed to play music and make toast. Oh, look at him. Penny does look like a pretty cool robot, though, doesn't she? When people came into the store, they marveled at Zippy's ability to pick up dirty laundry and play baseball at the same time. When CLINK tried to do the same, everybody just laughed. Every day, Blade wowed the customers, snipping and shaping one-of-a-kind hairstyles. Look at that. That is one-of-a-kind, isn't it? But when CLINK showed off his clipping skills, the results were usually disastrous. And when children lined up around the store to sample one of Penny's warm chocolate chip cookies, nobody, not even the store mice, were interested in CLINK's dry toast. At night, when the store was closed for the evening, the other robots tried their best to keep Clink's spirits up. Penny gave him cookies, Blade gave him a makeover, and Zippy gave him a pair of underpants. He meant well. One by one, Clink watched his friends go home with happy families. He hadn't been programmed to cry, but somehow every time he leaked rusty tears. And then something inside that old robot broke, and he simply switched off his speakers and gave up. Oh. Many weeks later, a young boy came into the store. It was the same boy who stopped by every week to look around, but never bought anything. Nevertheless, the proud shopkeeper always welcomed an opportunity to show off his brightest and best new robots. Behold, the amazing Colossal Bot! Ooh, too big. Twinkie? Too pinky. Bongo? Too bouncy. Nothing the shopkeeper showed him was just right. The boy was about to leave when Clink heard the happy hum of music. Look at that. Do you see the boy? He's playing a harmonica. Oh, he likes music. Suddenly, the squeaky gears in his head began to turn again. He had an idea. Clink stood up tall, brushed off the dust and cobwebs, and belted out a head-bopping, toast-popping, show-stopping tune. The song was old-fashioned and crackled with static, but there was pure joy in every note. The boy turned around. The old robot had never danced before, but now he was twisting and twirling, knocking over boxes and toppling displays. At last, Clink had caught someone's eye. But then, blink, pop, ping! A rusty spring hit the young customer square in the forehead. Oh, the music stopped. If robots could blush, Clink would have turned a hot shade of fire engine red. Oh, sorry, cried the shopkeeper. I've never seen him act like this before. Wait, said the boy. May I see him first? This troublemaker? The shopkeeper handed Clink to the boy. He's very old, and he's missing parts. The boy's eyes lit up. He's perfect. I'm perfect? Thought Clink. It had been a very long time since anyone had thought he was perfect. Clink smiled. Blink, pop. The boy ducked. I'll take him, he said. And so, as far as robots go, Clink had his fair share of good luck, too. He went home with his new friend, Milton, who, as it turns out, likes burned toast, is good at fixing things, and loves to dance. The end. That's Clink. I hope you guys enjoyed that story as much as I do. I love that one. I think Clink is so cute. And I love that he found his friend in the end, and so did Milton. That's why I love that story so much, because it has cool robots in it, yes, but also because it's about finding new friends in maybe unexpected places. All right, friends, before we go, I need to tell you how you could get one of these super cool owl book bags full of books. You're going to find a link in the comments below or maybe beside me somewhere on the screen. There's a link. And if your grown-up goes to that link and fills out a form that tells us what you're reading today to celebrate World Read Aloud Day, we would love to hear what you guys are reading. So go to that form and tell us, and that will enter you in a chance to win one of those book bags full of books. You do need to be local to enter because you'll pick it up from one of our library locations, and you have to be at least 13 to enter. So have your grown-up do that for you. All right, friends, thank you so much for celebrating with me. We'll be back here at 4:30 for another story. Bye-bye.